What I love about being at the game is the chance to cheer for the students. And it's the same way I feel when I go to a concert or when I go to an art exhibition or a play is, it doesn't work for me to go in the classroom and cheer for them during a math test, right? It's just, that would be a little disruptive. I can't jump into the classroom in the same way, but sports, the arts, those student activities give me an opportunity to go out there and cheer for the students, and that's fun.
Hey everyone, this is Khalil Baker, your host of Inside CU Sports. With it being Inauguration Week here at CU, we have a little bit of a different interview for you. We're going to be interviewing Dr. Joseph Hopkins, our president. We go over a little bit about the growth of athletics and his role in that. We go over a little bit about him and his journey as well. So we hope you enjoy the interview and stay tuned for more.
Inauguration Week is an incredible opportunity to look back at our 116-year history and to reflect on what God has done in this place for all those years, and then to cast that forward and think, okay, these people had this incredible courage, this incredible faith. How can we be faithful for the next 116 years to trust in God in the same way and to look expectantly to the future? This has been an honor of a lifetime to be a part of Campbellsville University. And yeah, in 7 months, it feels like I've been here 7 years. The relationships that we've formed, the people I've come to know, the community that I've become a part of. This community has just welcomed us full force, and our family feels embedded already. So that's a great feeling. So 7 months has been a really long and wonderful time. But 7 months is a really short start when you think about all the things there are to do and all the opportunities that are in front of us. So it's exciting to think about years now beyond us and perhaps decades in front of us that we can work together and that we can see this place grow and go. The thing that really brought me here was the mission. And by that I mean just the thing about Campbellsville University that's different from every other university on the planet. There's something different here that just doesn't exist in other places. It's not just the Christian mission, but it starts there. It starts with the Christian mission, but it really comes down to how Campbellsville University reaches out from the university to go and find deserving students. That's not the typical way a university works. It tends to build a great thing and just say, come and get it if you can. But we intentionally go out and hunt down people who may not even know that they're fantastic university students, that their life, their experiences may not have even made that evident. And Campbellsville University finds a way and an opportunity for them, opens doors, and creates pathways so that, yeah, the traditional student can come, but then there's stories here about students who come from other countries, who come from other cultures, who come from circumstances financially where they might not have been able to come to a university, or just where their family, that wasn't the story, and they're the ones that are breaking ground for their family and creating a new pathway. I say this a lot, but hey, if we're going to play, let's go ahead and win. I mean, I love winning, and we all love winning, and we really should. That should be our goal, is let's go and let's win. But it's not the main thing, and I love our slogan that it's more than a game, and it really is here. Something happened just this weekend. I got up on Sunday morning after this huge victory. The football team had gone down to a place, I won't say where, but a couple hours from here, and we really beat that team. And we came back, we're excited. Sunday morning I got up, I was still thinking about how the team played, and I opened up my email and there's a message from the coach, and the message says, proud day with an exclamation point. And I thought, proud day, yeah, me too, it was a great game. And I open it up and it's a picture of one of our football players being baptized by his coach in our swimming pool. And that's what was on the mind of our coach immediately after a big win, was his student. It's not his win, it was the students. And that's really the focus of our coaches, of our faculty, of our staff here. It's about the students. And if this doesn't help our students become people of character, people who go out and change the world, people who are salt and light for Christ, then we're not doing the right thing. What I love about being at the game is the chance to cheer for the students. And it's the same way I feel when I go to a concert or when I go to an art exhibition or a play is, it doesn't work for me to go in the classroom and cheer for them during a math test, right? That would be a little disruptive. I can't jump into the classroom in the same way, but sports, the arts, those student activities give me an opportunity to go out there and cheer for the students, and that's fun. And so that's really where it starts, is getting out there and pulling for them and letting them know, hey, your administration, your faculty, your staff, they love you, they're behind you, and they're cheering for you. It doesn't hurt that we have a classy team. When our volleyball team's on the court, when our football team's on the field, when our cross-country runners are out there on the course, the character they exhibit, the way they play, makes it fun to watch. They're generous with each other as teammates, which I think is a big part of why we win. And they're generous as they compete in sportsmanship, and that just makes watching them more fun. So, yeah, that's what the cheering is about. That's why it's fun to come. I think that's why we have the fans and the loyal families that stand behind our teams, because they enjoy the same thing. How do we want to see athletics grow? First of all, it's happened, right? We have grown. That's been one of the major drivers in what has happened here at Campbellsville University in terms of growth. And so that's exciting. But you don't quit. You continue to keep your foot on the pedal and keep growing. But we can grow in different ways. I think there are a few things that we might consider adding around here for athletics, maybe even some teams. There's some ways that we can deepen what we're doing, but most certainly one of the ways that we want to grow is to continue to grow in quality, to continue to find the very best student athletes we can for our programs, to find those that are interested in the mission that we have, that are interested in making a difference in the world, and to use those athletics as an entity to actually be a part of the mission. So I love the fact that our teams are over in Eastern Kentucky helping with the flood victims, that our teams are going on mission into places, and that our teams, when they go someplace, they are salt and light. We need to see more and more of that, and yeah, I'm excited to see athletics grow. We're excited to get behind them and invest in those in meaningful ways. As you walk around our campus, you see some first-class facilities. There's some things we have that are just brilliant, but the picture's not complete, right? And we have so many students now. The growth has been so fast, so many different athletic teams, and there's some areas where we really need to go to work, where we need to create facility for some teams that don't even have facility, where we need to enhance facilities for those that are dealing with facilities that don't really meet their needs. I want us to be really careful to pay attention to things like strength conditioning, athletic training, things that are not only going to give opportunity to our students, but that are going to protect our students. And I think that's a place that we absolutely need to invest in the near future. So yeah, we're going to keep on finding ways and finding friends who can help us invest in athletics. The vision for athletics is that we will always be more than a game. And just like I said, if we're going to do this, let's win. But winning is not the ultimate thing. We're going to win along the way as it is more than a game, which means that we're going to build young men and women of character. We're going to pour into their lives. We're going to help them prepare for meaningful vocations and careers, and they're going to go out from here and they're going to change the world. I was involved in all kinds of sports. I was a football player, I was a weightlifter, I was a wrestler, basketball player, and I was bad at all those. I was a little guy, I was skinny as a rail, had no strength, but I was pretty fast and I could run a really long time. And so I realized that cross country and long distance was something I could do, and that's really the only thing I really ever achieved in, but man, I love sports. And so I'm from an athletic family. I was the one that wasn't. And so have always been involved in sports and just love getting out and playing, and have two guys that are great athletes at my house. And so I love trying to keep up with them and play with them. Right now, my favorite sport to watch at Campbellsville University is volleyball. And I'm going to tell you why. And if anybody here has not been to a volleyball game at Campbellsville University, you need to come see it. You are in the middle of the action. Somebody spikes a ball, you might be holding it in your lap in a second, because you are right on top of the action, and it's just continuous. It's a lot of fun. But that's today. Tomorrow, ask me, and it'll be a different sport. It'll be the one that I just went to. We have great teams. It is so much fun. Come and get involved. My favorite sport to play is probably golf. And again, I'm not a pro golfer. I don't even get to play very often, but I love golf, and I love being out there in the beauty of the outdoors. And every now and then you hit a really good shot, and that keeps you going for the next 10 or 12. We've talked a lot about athletics, but I think another really huge piece of this athletic story is how we tell that story. And I want to brag on one more thing. You can tell I like bragging on Campbellsville University. And here's another really big piece of it. If you just stop and look at what's going on in sports media around here, what's going on with the TV station, what's going on with the radio station, what's going on with sports information, this is first class. This is the kind of thing that Big Ten and SEC programs would love to have going on, and it's happening right here on our campus. And we have students that are leading those divisions, and they're working at a professional level. And I'm talking to the crew right now that's making this kind of thing happen, and it's exciting. But if you haven't seen it, you need to come and take a look at those first-class facilities and meet those first-class instructors that are a part of that team, because this is a great opportunity for somebody out there who loves sports, who loves being in the middle of the action, but maybe you're not going into the NBA or the NFL or going to play the WNBA. Hey, this might be something that is of great interest. Or maybe you are going to be in the WNBA, but you're wondering what you're going to do on the other side of that career. Come to Campbellsville University, be that student athlete, be that student, and be a part of what's going on in sports information on our TV station, our radio station, be a journalism mass comm major, and experience what is truly a first-class program. First of all, we have just a brilliant team of first-year counselors that are working with all of our freshmen, student athlete, non-student athlete. So no matter who you are, you're going to get great attention in academic preparation here at Campbellsville University. But we're looking at more intentional ways to really get behind our student athletes. Their challenges that they have, they're out on the road and away from class when they're running tournaments and that kind of thing. Our provost has designed a system so that those students can get back in virtually into their classes. The faculty and the leadership are working together to make that happen. And we're looking for every possible way that we can support our student athletes, because the goal is for them to be great academic students, and that they have the opportunity then to go into the world and do great things. The fall sports at Campbellsville University, they are in full motion. We're talking about football, soccer, volleyball. We're talking about baseball, softball, tennis, cross country. It's all on, and much more. Come on, get in the stands, get behind our students, cheer them on. Let them know that you care about what they're doing, and help us to prepare these people to be salt and light in the world.
If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on more content that we have here.